Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel, Mass Calendars Time and Comedy. Happy New Year. I hope in 2025 I will get as many subscribers as possible, so make sure you click that subscribe button for good luck. Last year it was Parkrun's 20th anniversary, and I just discovered that there's actually a website that says the evolution of Parkrun over the years. So for those of you who like Parkrun, make sure you watch this, and if you find it interesting, make sure you share this with as many Parkrunners as possible. Okay, so let's go with this. Parkrun's 20 years. 20 years of Parkrun. Parkrun started back in 2004 when 13 runners and 5 volunteers got together on a blustery day in Bushy Park, Teddington, UK. The brainchild of founder Paul Sinton Hewitt. For many years, it was just that one event. We're now an international family of over 9 million registered Parkrunners and counting. I hope you guys enjoy the evolution of Parkrun I'm about to go through. Okay, so here we are. 2004 to 2005, Bushy Park, 13 runners, 5 volunteers, a stopwatch, some watchers from the local hardware store, and a piece of paper. Then it was off to the cafe for a natter. More of the same, but with growing numbers, up to 155 at our peak. 2006 to 2007, still a single event, but now with up to 378 people turning up each week, causing a bit of a concern to the park authorities. Number of finishers recorded this year, 9,660. Then boom, Parkrun goes from a single event to 7 in a year. Our ability to deliver simultaneous events is proved at Wimbledon and quickly evolves to Richmond, Bannister, Leeds and Brighton. Then our first international event is created in Zimbabwe. Number of finishers recorded this year, 24,972. Amazing how it grew so much in that time. 2008 to 2009, 5 more new events, along with our first Scottish event in Glasgow and our first Welsh event in Cardiff. That sounds isn't that special? How the first event in Wales was in Cardiff, the capital. 54,428 parkrunners enjoy the experience this year. We add our first event in Denmark and another 15 parkrun events in total. 112,260 parkruns recorded this year. Really amazing. You can see how it's really expanding, can't you? Yeah, and it's really spreading to different countries very quickly. 2010 to 2011, Parkrun starts in Northern Ireland. That's the country where I have a passport for, so that I have an Irish passport. So yeah, that's exciting for me to hear. The number of parkrunners increases to 242,075 as we add 30 new events. A big year with 55 new events. The first events are delivered in Australia, South Africa and Poland. There's also a special event in the UK military base at Camp Bastion, Afghanistan. Junior Parkrun begins, a weekly 2K event aimed at 4 to 14-year-olds. Weird how they wrote 4 as a word and 14 as a number, don't you think? But anyway, that I'm trying to get to 200 at the road, and I only need 1 more, so that's great. I'm currently 40, and I've tried to get to or I turned 15. So yeah, really great. The burst of junior parkrun, very special. 2012 to 2013, Parkrun is introduced to the USA. We achieve 90 new events and a whooping 992,308 parkruns. We expand to the Republic of Ireland. It's really special. Now it's in the USA. It's really expanding in the world now. 2014 to 2015. 2015, by the way, was when I did my first ever park run. I got it was a junior one because I was only 5 at the time. I got a time of 15:01, and it was on the 8th of November 2015. And actually, what's really special about that is it turns out that the 5th of November, the 8th of November 2025 is a Saturday, so I'll be able to do a park run on the same day as I did 10 years before. Very special indeed, isn't that? 2014 to 2015, parkrun begins in Singapore, Italy, Russia and France. Not certainly running in France or Russia. Weekly parkrunner attendance exceeds 60,000 for the first time. Junior parkrun begins in Ireland. I think there should be more of junior parkrun in the world. Hopefully it will continue. 2016 to 2017, Parkrun is launched in Canada, Germany, Sweden, Norway and Finland. The Parkrun apricot closing range is launched. So they're starting to launch their merch, which is really special. Yeah, it's really starting to go across Europe now, it seems. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Parkrun is introduced into prisons with big success. The tail walker role becomes mandatory, and the virtual volunteer app is successfully rolled out. That's interesting. I did wonder what they did before it, but I think they said that they used a stopwatch at the beginning. 2018 to 2019, the first parkrun in a young offenders institution starts, and the parkrun practice initiative is introduced to promote social prescribing and lifestyle medicine. Parkrun launches in Japan and Malaysia. Junior parkrun begins in Australia. It's travelled all that way, but strangely it doesn't seem to be in any European countries. It just seems to be the UK. There's one in Jersey and Australia. That seems to be where there's only a parkrun for whatever reason. More than 2,000 events are live, and we reach a record of 6 million registrations. Parkrun Forever launches an opportunity for people to help financially safeguard Parkrun's future via monthly donations. Over 6,000 parkrunners completed our first health and well-being survey, making it one of the biggest ever independent studies into physical activity. Wait, what's that? Yeah, it's never mind. 2020 to 2021. What's interesting, guys, is this. Wait a second. Is I have an app called 5K, and on here it shows lots of stuff about parkrun. It even has an attendance record on here. There's this year so far. The attendance record shows the weekends you've attended a parkrun each day in the calendar year, and in 2021 you can see that I didn't do any. And that was mainly because my dad had to encourage me quite a lot, and it was just after lockdown. But anyway, 2020 to 2021 started with huge attendance records worldwide, with more than 400,000 people taking part across a single weekend. Parkrun launches in the Netherlands, and we continue to see the average finish time slowing, with an average finish time of 32:30 in 2020 compared to 22:17 in 2005. Then the global pandemic occurred, and events were paused around the world. But finally, in 2021, Parkrun Austria started. Another new country, very good. 2022 to 2023. UK Parkrun returns from the lockdowns. New milestone clubs were created for volunteering and walking running to support our view that all participation at Parkrun is equal. Launch of the Park Walk campaign and optional Park Walker volunteer role to encourage more people to experience and enjoy the incredible benefits of walking at Parkrun. The event management system, EMS, is rolled out globally to make processing results smoother and enable volunteer management to be performed anywhere. A new global 5-year strategy sets out the direction of the future of Parkrun. Over 2,300 events were around the world, and more than 9 million registered parkrunners. By the way, 2022 was the year that I really got into Parkrun. Oh, looks like that's it. Well, that was a bit shorter than I expected. I expected it to go all the way up to 2024, but never mind. I hope that you enjoyed that Parkrun history and the story of how Parkrun evolved over the years. And make sure to share this with as many people as possible at Parkrun. And if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. By the way, if you think that there's ever going to, for those of you who have the app 5K, if you ever think there's going to be a Parkrun beginning with the letter X, click the subscribe button